Talking, been making moves, she ain't stopping. Shift out, she moved through the pocket. She loaded and locked in. Picture she wrong with no option. Eyes on the fatty, she watching. Lil' baby be watching. Bad little bustin' with the aimbo. Wet with the water, you the raincoat. Fucking with no lame, she don't take those. Only fucking with niggas with bands and the safe code. She knows she spot him, she got him. Could rack a body, no problem. She highlight the tropics. Got what you need, guaranteed. Fendi and cardio watches. A baddie with option. Cash got cash or whatever. Money long, she want me forever. Got a head banging heavy metal. Never find another chick. She never been average. She move like a savage. A pretty little Barbie. Your body a 10. She said this one ain't enough. She doubled it up and then she brought one of her friends. Yeah. Kept it real to a nigga. Tell me that she gotta be honest. Gotta get the cash from the man. She do it for the money. Cash flow, that dough. I know. Yeah, she do it for the money. Cash flow, yo. Long as I keep it 100, she do it for money. Cash flow, that dough, I know. She do it for the money. Cash flow, yo. Long as I keep that dough coming, she do it. Say what she unique. Bad as shit, boozy, that fatty, a freak, call her Doja. Know how to keep it discreet. Licking her lips when she speak, know that only the bands be the motive. Moving low key, yeah, she work for bad, dropping niggas like they in the trap. And the balls and the hoes and the fake niggas can't get a pass. Cause she the type of bitch that can't afford to have a bra, you know. Profile in the bag, she don't do cold cases. Pockets full of bands, only 2 blue faces. Running up the rest, she don't do no chasing. Only for the fans, she can't do no facing. She ain't up for niggas who money don't say enough about it. Cause she hustle for the bag, for the rest don't give a fuck about it. This is that cash flow, that dough, I know. She do it for the money, cash flow, yo. Long as I keep it 100, she do it for money. Cash flow, that dough, I know. She do it for the money, cash flow, yo. Long as I keep that dough coming, she do it for money.
What's good? This is Kelby Cannon, publisher of Making It Magazine, here to let all my independent artists, producers, and DJs know about MakingItMag.com. Not only are we Atlanta's #1 magazine for the urban music industry, but we're a national platform that provides real opportunities, real exposure, and real industry connection. Just log on to MakingItMag.com, sign up for your membership, and start submitting music to get booked on major shows, magazine features, radio interviews, sponsorships, and more great opportunities. That's MakingItMag.com, doing dope stuff for dope artists, 10 years strong.
MidwestMixtapes.com, the #1 website for Midwest rap. MidwestMixtapes.com. They promote and market albums, mixtapes, singles, and videos. MidwestMixtapes.com. They can get you on DJ conference calls, blogs, and email blasts. MidwestMixtapes.com. They work with several magazines, college radio campaigns, and street teams in multiple cities.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
It's going down.
Here's another exclusive interview on K100 Radio. You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
Roger that.
K100, you bastard.
K100 Radio, I'm your host. Listen, what's happening? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another one of our direct line interviews on K100 Radio. We have a chance to chop it up with our special guest man. Today, we're going to be rocking with the homie Sean Cassidy. And we're going to bring him on the line. If you're on our IG, you probably can see him over there on the IG Live too. But we got him on the phone line. That's the main line. I got some feedback from you. You got to turn one of those down, Sean Cassidy.
I got you.
All right. I'm going to let him turn that down for a minute. All right, he got one of them down. Just leave the phone line open for me, and then we'll be ready to go. Listen, anyway, K100 Radio, I'm your host, Blizzum. All right, and we doing a direct line with the homie Sean Cassidy. All right. Like I said, when we make sure you on the phone line, Sean. Your phone hung up, so make sure you call back, homie, to the show. All right. And I'm gonna get him back on the line in a minute. You can see him on the over here on the Facebook right here. But when we get him back on the line in a minute, We're going to have him back over here. All right. But anyway, what we do over here with our broadcast on our direct line interviews, we have a really dope conversation with independent artists. Now, this particular artist, we met him over here. We didn't meet him. He did the Sound Capsule series. And if you know about K100 Radio and our relationship that we got with Sound Capsule, okay, so basically where that works is we're one of the sponsors of the event. And when artists do the Sound Capsule event over there, right, they go through these bouts. They go through these levels. They kind of like battle it out with their performances and their songs at the venue over there at iLounge. And whoever comes out on top for each series, we show them love over here on K100 Radio, and we give them a live interview. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's how we've met a couple of really dope artists doing it that way. You know, shout out to people over there at iLounge, Omar and everybody over there doing Sound Capsule. You know what I mean? Dynamite, everybody over there, man. There's DJ, all the people over there, man. It's just really a class act over there at iLounge. You feel me? Straight up. Those are our people. So, you know, through different various events, you know, we meet some really dope artists on the grind. And so that's how we hooked up with Sean Cassidy. I'm waiting for him to come over here on the phone line. When I bring him on the phone line, you'll be able to hear him over the broadcast. He's already tuned in on our Instagram. When we hit that phone line, homie, I can bring you on the air, on the broadcast, over the broadcast, so everybody can hear you on the phone, on the app and everything too. But anyway, what we do over here with our direct line interviews, fam, you know, this is something that we put together for independent artists, not just artists though, producers. We've interviewed producers, promoters, porn stars, politicians, like literally all kind of people with our direct line interviews. And it's a way for us to just really get in depth. We play your music. If you have a video, we got some videos loaded up today with Sean Cassidy. 2 really good videos, by the way. He's got 2 songs that we're going to drop on y'all today after our conversation. You feel what I'm saying? And when we drop the videos for it, if you're watching over here on our YouTube channel over here, on our screen on Facebook Live or YouTube, or maybe you're watching this after the fact, you'll be able to see the video. If you're listening to us on our mobile app, or if you're listening to this on our Spotify podcast or anything like that, then of course you'll hear the records. But they're really good videos, really good music, man. I'm really looking forward to chopping it up with them. One thing, if you want to be a part of this broadcast, and if you actually want to do a direct line interview with us, all you have to do is go to our website, K100radio.com. Go to the services page. You can sign up there, or you can just be out here amongst the people on your grind, doing your thing. You feel what I'm saying? And really putting in the work and doing stuff like the Sound Capsule event, or something maybe with some of our other affiliates and sponsors, and then we'll run across you that way, and you can get an interview over here. You feel what I'm saying? Either way it goes, it's gonna be dope. We're gonna have a good time. You feel what I'm saying? Hold on a second. Let me see if I can get Sean on the line over here. I'm still waiting for him to call in on the phone. Sean, you called in on the phone? Hold on a second. I can't hear you on the Instagram. You definitely got to call in on the phone line.
Yeah, I got to call in on the phone line. My phone just died.
Oh, the phone just died?
Yeah, like my charger's not working. I charged like 2.
All right, so
Yeah.
Let me stop the background music real quick. I'll try and just if I try and conduct it via the Instagram Live, I don't know how good the quality will be, but we'll go ahead and try it like that. Just make sure you speak up loudly into the phone, into the iPad. You on the iPad now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right, but just speak loudly. All my audience over there, if you guys can hear Sean over there on the IG, I know I can hear him on the broadcast. We'll go ahead and do it like that. So Sean, welcome to the show, bro. What's good with you, fam?
Man, all good, man. I'm just happy to be here. Got me my family, you know what I'm saying? We healthy, you know what I'm saying? That's all you can really ask for real.
Absolutely, bro.
Good.
Say, I'm trying to turn your volume up a little bit. Give me a mic check one more time.
Mic check, mic check.
All right, hopefully that helps a little bit. So, like I said, we're live right now. We're on K100 Radio. Really dope interview that we're getting ready to do with Sean Cassidy. So listen, fam, first of all, where you from? All right, where you from?
So, man, look, I'm from Dayton, Ohio. I was born and raised there, and I moved to D.C. area of Northern Virginia for a couple of years. Now I'm in Atlanta. Been here for about 3 years.
All right, so you've been out here grinding for a minute. I've seen you at a couple of different events. I've seen you out here really putting in the work. You out here connecting with the people doing your thing, man. Tell me about that transition. Like coming from, how long have you been doing music? Like, were you doing music before you came to Atlanta? Is that what brought you here?
Yeah, pretty much. You know, I actually own a label, Timeless Group. So music definitely brought me down to the city, man. I think it's just just understanding the market and just understanding where I fit in and where my entry point is. And Atlanta was definitely that for me.
All right. So tell me about the difference of doing music, because we got a couple of affiliates, and I've spent a little bit of time in the Midwest. It's different. It's definitely not like Atlanta. But tell me about the difference when you first touched down, like being an artist and doing music in that particular location, and then the difference, what it was like when you first touched down into Atlanta, like some of the growing pains that you had, or maybe a little bit of a learning curve when you touched down in this city 3 years ago.
I mean, honestly, like my biggest thing that was kind of like a shock was, you know, it's really like you said, just more about who you know what I mean? Like what your circle is and who your relationships are, and of course, coming from me, Ohio, Dayton, Ohio, the city's thriving. There's so many musicians. It's all, it's great,
Right.
but there's no market, there that is actually going to, there aren't people that's you're rubbing shoulders with,
Right.
that actually have been in the industry, or even like, that have gone out and then come back with something. So,
Right.
Atlanta was definitely that, because I was already pretty, ambitious. I've been doing music since 2016, but I've always been like, an outgoing person enough, to where I can, culture my relationships, you know what I mean, and everything. So that definitely helped me when I came down here, to know how to move around the city, you know what I'm saying? And yeah.
All right. And that's one thing I think, because of course they call me, even though I've been here for 27 years, they call me a transplant. They call us transplants, people who ain't Grady babies or born and raised. Hell, matter of fact, they'll call you a transplant if you wasn't born in one of the zones. If you're from Marietta, they only want to claim you half the time. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
you know what I mean?
right.
But the feeling that you have when you first touched down here. So how far are you with the grind? You said you've been doing it since 2016. Like how many projects you got out?
So I currently have 3 full projects out. About, I would say, like probably 47 songs that are out right now. I released like a back-to-back projects 2017, 2016, 2017. And I've just been dropping, like singles in between there. But now is like really the turning key right now, where I am as far as, kind of hitting that next level, that next tier.
Right.
Of audience, of just everything. It's kind of just, went to the next level since I did a collaboration with Drum. We kind of put something together and kept the ball rolling.
Well, shout out to Drummer Boy, who's been on the show. We did an interview with Drummer Boy years ago. It's been a long time, but we did we had one of these same kind of interviews, a direct line interview with Drummer Boy, and he blessed us and came through a couple of years back. It was a really good conversation. If you guys ever want to hear that, it's over there on our podcast. If you listen to this on our Spotify podcast, just keep scrolling down a little bit till you see Drummer Boy. It's down a little bit because it's been a minute, but yeah, good people, man, and a good dude, a really dope producer. So how did you connect with him?
I mean, so to keep it long story short, my manager and Drum are already in business.
Okay.
So I got the chance to we got a chance to meet like long before we actually decided to do business. But we got a chance to chop it up, and I went over there and started doing references for him. And, we just been building our relationship, like I feel like, obviously, we got to take care of the business or whatever. And then, we work, but, he's actually been really tuned in, to what I've been, and pretty much everything that I've been doing. He's been really like, tuning in, and he's helped me, you know what I'm saying? He's come back, just on some like, okay, I see where you at. I want to help out.
All right. So, you said that you reached that next level. I want you to just kind of dive into that a little bit. And for the purposes of this conversation, because we know there's levels to everything. There's levels to everything, every aspect of life. But when you say the next level, like, what do you feel like, what level do you mean that you're at right now? Do you feel like, because some independent artists, they feel like, well, I'm an indie, but I get paid shows, and I'm not necessarily like doing open mics or whatever. I'm on another tier. Like, what level do you really feel like you are right now? Are you to the point where you're getting like paid shows? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Or like what what level you feel like you at right now?
So right now, I'm at the level to where, I can take care of most of my expenses, from music.
That's good.
Right. Obviously, you have, you got to have your other hustles or whatever, but yeah, for sure. You know what I mean? Like, I'm able to get, to get, booked multiple times a week, whether I'm performing or hosting. I've been doing a lot of hosting.
Okay.
You know what I mean? It's just, I've been summoned to be out of the house for most of the week for events, put it that way.
Right,
so,
right.
Right. So I'm luckily I've put in a lot of work, I've been pretty hands-on. So, and, my manager, Hari, we've been really, communicating well. So we've been able to kind of keep up with what's, and kind of, do our own thing with it.
Right. Well, you mentioned hosting, which I didn't know about you. How'd you get into that? Was that something that you just kind of fell into by nature because you just, you be out and about, you be on the scene? Like, how'd you get into that?
Well, a few, friends or different just business partners that were, doing their own thing. They've hit me up a few times because they noticed that, like, whenever I come in, I can, I bring in people with me, or I can, bring some people in the house, basically.
Right.
So, and that, I've done several free shows or several free hostings, to kind of like, see where I'm at. And yeah, like, obviously there's other people that are out, other DJs, other, promoters that are out, and they get a chance. Yeah, give me 1 second. And, again, we were able to kind of figure something out from there.
Okay, all right. Well, that's dope, man. I didn't even know that about you. So, I listened to the music, watched the videos, which are really good, by the way. I saw one of them had really great numbers. It was the Energy Emotion. One of them have really good
energy. Energy.
Yeah, that's the one Drum did, right? All right, that's gonna be the first video. Now, for anybody that's watching again, everybody, welcome to K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
All right.
K100, you bastards.
We're chopping it up with Sean Cassidy. All right. And if you're watching this interview right now live on YouTube, or if you're watching it, the replay or whatever on Facebook or whatever, then we're going to play some songs in a minute, and we got the videos for them. So the people that's over here on Instagram, you guys are hear the songs, and my people listening to us on the broadcast, I really hope his voice is coming through clear, because normally it's set up for the phone, but I see we got some all right levels over there coming through his iPad. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully that's pushing through our actual broadcast at a good level. But you guys are hear the songs too, right? So I want to talk about your style though, man, because like I said, this is my first introduction to you, and the style when it came on, I didn't know what to expect. I gotta tell you. So it's like, okay, if you win, first of all, if you won that Sound Capsule event, I know you're not gonna be whack. There's no way you whack and you make it to a Sound Capsule series final round. Like, that's not gonna happen. So we know when we get winners from Sound Capsule, they're gonna be dope. You feel what I'm saying? But I was just really surprised at the style that you on. Kind of explain, if you had to explain yourself to somebody, like, are you a singer, rapper? Like, what do you kind of classify yourself as, or just an artist, period?
I mean, it's more of a trap soul, like a neo trap soul, because like basically like what I do is that, I don't even realize that I'm singing half the time, because it's like I'm really using like my punctuations and kind of just bringing together a bop with a nostalgic, kind of feel, but something that you can also play. It can be played behind records. You know what I mean? It has to be able to be, played, behind records. When DJs get it, a lot of people have some fire music, but it's not the vibe that anybody can really play. So I've just been trying to create, just live music. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. What do you and you have a lane, you have a sound. It's distinct. Mm-hmm. I like it. So it's funny that you mentioned. You said, oh, well, it has to be able to, come behind a record. It has to be able to come behind something that people probably already know, especially for the DJs and the sets. A lot of artists don't understand that. But let me ask you this: in your brain, who do you envision it should come behind? And I'm asking. That's a roundabout way. I'm not asking you who you think you sound like, but
yeah.
Who do you?
So
if your songs drop, who should the DJ really just blend you right behind?
I mean, it honestly just depends on, you know what I mean, like which project that I'm putting out, because I have like, modes and like feelings through the whole project. But to answer that question, it can come behind some Future shit or some Drake shit, because it's the same BPM.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I listen to the record. I literally studied DJs around some great, genius DJs. I studied them, and I'm like, okay, what were the last 8 songs they played? What were the feeling? How did it make the place feel? They didn't work all night to get the club to that point. So I got to be able to fit into that.
Right. And you saying Future and Drake is kind of something that you feel like if you came on after them, it'd be a vibe. The vibe won't stop. The bop will keep going, basically, right?
Right, exactly. You wouldn't stop and be like, man, this is like way off. You feel me? Like
Right.
it's the prime time of the night. It's the height of the night. You know what I'm saying? Everybody pulling their money out. You can't play something that's gonna be like, that's hard, but like now, you feel me? It got to be something that you can just listen to, and obviously it's your own version of it. You know, nobody won't be like you trying to sound like them because you know obviously you've heard it.
Right.
But I understand what people want to feel and how they want to feel, and I can put that together.
All right, I like that answer. One more question before I jump into this music. You got to tell me, and like kind of, you know, just really break down how did you end up find out about our guys over there at Sound Capsule? Like, what brought you over there to that venue? Like, you know what I mean? Like, was you just like researching dope places to perform, or you knew somebody? How'd you find out about?
Well, I believe that I had gone there last year, you know, to see somebody else or support somebody. And, you know, I told the young lady that owns the place, you know, that owns the spot, that I'll come back. So she ended up hitting me up, and I went Wednesday and then won the qualifier, and then went Thursday and won it. So it was pretty short notice, you know, just kind of went out. And I remember, like, it was definitely a vibe. You know, the whole Sound Castle crew was a vibe. So
Right.
I wanted to come back.
Really dope, man. I really like what they're doing. I like the app. I like everything about, you know, them. That's why we partnered with them. That's why we became one of the sponsors of the event. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, and of course, you know, it pits us in with some really dope talent like yourself. You feel me? So I want to get into this music. You know, we on the clock, so you know, I want to make sure I know you're busy and we got a schedule to adhere to. I want to go ahead and jump into this music. Are you ready for that?
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, K100 Radio. This is a direct line interview.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
Now, Sean, I'm gonna tell you right now, like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we're getting ready. This is the first time this music has been played actually on our broadcast on K100 Radio. I'm praying it sounds good because the way we're doing our interview right now. So I'm just hoping everything comes out right. But the name of this song is called Energy. And I kind of was like leading a segue up until you guys, if you never heard this artist before, if you're listening to this or watching this, I was kind of trying to lead you to where this music and this vibe that he's on is going. You feel me? So I want you to go ahead and just kind of break down it's kind of obvious, but I want you, Sean, to tell me when you were creating Energy and you cooked it up and it came out, what is it how do you describe the song to somebody before they even hear it for the first time?
Man, I would describe it as just a feeling. It's an energy. You know what I mean? It's a vibe. It's like it's explaining, you know, a moment. It's going through a moment, and a lot of people connect it with the words. But you know, the vibe is really like a 1-2 step. You know, a reggaeton. You know, a little Miami feel. So if you want to just feel some vibes and energy, and you want to dance, that's what you're gonna play.
All right, man. Check this out. I just wish Facebook would stop the bullshit and let us play videos on, you know what I'm saying? Let us just push a feed through Instagram. So many people over there. But listen, my people watching on this camera over here, all my people watching on Facebook and YouTube, you guys are going to see a really great video. By the way, this video is really well crafted, brother. So I'm going to go ahead and let you guys give you some props on that before I even hit play on this joint. But this is Sean Cassidy's joint. It's called Energy. Produced by Drummer Boy. All right? Shout out to the homie, man. Let's get into it. This is K100 Radio.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
So find what comes first, the vibes or the energy, the time it became me. So fine, I'm concerned that you're gonna smash on me. It's the best of me. Yeah, you're comfort in knowing who you are. I'm watching, I'm toxic. No need to know about, I know everything about you. I sense that you're testing with lessons. So find what comes first, the vibes or the energy. The time it becomes. Circles make you move with connection. I lead your nights, make you impress. Move, shake your beach, make it intense. Circles make you move with connection. I lead your nights, make you impress. Move, shake your beach, make it intense. Yeah. So find what comes first. The vibes or the energy. The timing been killing me. So fine, I'm concerned that you're gonna switch on me, that you're gonna get the best of me. Yeah, yeah. I know you like it, know you like it, know you like it every time, girl. Say something, open and say something. Yeah, boom, boom, I take it to the boom room, blowing out new tools, new tools, new tools, new tools. Comfort, with energy, with the vibes. Can it make some of your time? Make it worth it, worth it. Yeah. You do the things you do because you know you can get anything.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards!
Excuse me, my bad. For our show, you couldn't hear me. My bad. I turned my mic off. So listen, I told everybody, everybody that just watched that was just listening and watching. That was a total vibe, and I was digging the cinematography on that joint. You feel what I'm saying? Like just the way it was shot. Shout out to who directed that video. Who did the video?
So shout out to Crusade, man. Shout out to Chris Daly with Only Noise and Banks. I had 3 videographers down there, 3 of my close people, and we pulled it together.
All right, so shout out to everybody who shot that video. The video was dope. The song is dope. You know what I'm saying? It looks really good. And like I was saying, a lot of times when we do these interviews with independent artists, and we present a video, because on our platform we can play the video. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't always. You know, it doesn't all, because videos are a step. You know, it's levels to everything. And some people, it's I'm not saying it's easy to make a dope record, because it's not.
Right.
You got to be talented. Everything got to come together in the lab. Constructing a song, it can be difficult. But getting a video shot that looks good for independent artists, because of budget constraints and a lot of other stuff like that, it's difficult. But the video is crisp and it looks good. So, yeah, you know what I'm saying? You got the trifecta on there. Your good song, good visual. And if you made it through that sound capsule, I know you got a good performance. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we're talking today if you don't have a good performance. Like, there's no way we're having this conversation on the air right now today. So yeah, fam. So you told me that is this a part of a whole album that's out right now? Is this something you putting together?
So there's, I can't say too much, but there's going to be it's all going to make sense. You know what I mean? So, I'm putting this together. I'm dropping every Friday right now. On YouTube, premiering 2 or 3 times a week, visuals, all type of, all kind of things. And then I actually plan on dropping my EP later this month, so on the third Wednesday this month.
All right, and are you doing one of those visual for every song type deals? I mean, you probably can't. Your manager nigga, don't answer the question. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, a lot of people are doing that though, to make it like a movie, because they're, anyway, I don't want to, you know what, I'm gonna stop. I don't want you to.
You good. You look, because look, like I said, we actually put it together. You know what I mean? I actually got a premiere. They just sent me a little notification. So like I said, I'm dropping. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to keep everybody entertained, let them know I'm working. You know what I mean? Just start putting stuff out, man. Don't overthink it. Look, he laughing down there. My manager, look.
Oh, is that House of Fresh? That's the manager right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Shout out to the management. They're doing their job. They got you looking fresh. They got you out here performing places. They got you doing interviews. Yeah. They're on their job.
Big shout out to Hyrie, man.
Yeah, man. Collaborate with platinum producers and all that stuff. I don't know them, but you're on your job, sir or ma'am. I don't even know him, but
swell guy.
Yeah. All right. So Good stuff, man. Good, and let's speak on that though. Let's talk about that real quick. And I know we run out of time. I gotta play motion. But talk to me about the importance of representation, because a lot of artists feel like they just finna come through and kick the dough in, and they finna do everything they damn self, and they don't need nobody. And talk to me about the importance of having somebody on your team like that.
Man, it's critical. You have to have, like, as good as player right now. I'm a player. I don't care if I'm as good as MJ or Kobe. I still gotta have coaching. I still gotta have somebody that see the game from a whole different level.
Right.
And then it's also a collaboration as well. See, it's actually more artists out there that think their manager is supposed to do everything than they actually need a manager.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
So I bust my butt, he busts his, and we have a really good communication thing going on where we just kind of throw ideas out there, schedule a date, and we just trust each other to just plan in between and make it happen.
Absolutely. See, people don't understand. Mike was winning. Mike was statting was padding the stats up, but he didn't win until Phil got there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody needs to understand that point. You know what I'm saying? He never really took off until Phil got there. He was already raw, but he needed Phil. They needed each other to be great. So I think a lot of artists miss the importance of how important it is to have a good manager on your team. Just one more question. One more question on that.
Yeah.
Just for the purposes of the conversation,
Mm-hmm.
did you find the manager or did the manager find you?
I mean, I guess we'll never know. You know what I mean? We just kind of like, we have common friends, and they believed in both of us on both ends. They kind of seen our vision,
Right.
and was able to put it together. And we had a really good sense of character. You know what I mean? He and I both, and you kind of get a vibe and an energy radar. Some people off. We really was like, okay, cool. We got a lot of the same values. Our vision is the same, and we trust each other's hustle. To be able to do everything that we've got done so far. So.
All right, good stuff, man. So now, listen, I know we got to wrap it up. It's 30 minutes goes fast when you're having a great conversation and you're playing some good music. It zips by. You feel what I'm saying? This is K100 Radio. This is a direct line interview with Sean Cassidy.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards!
And we're live right now on K100 Radio. By the way, please download our mobile app. All right, it's free. It doesn't cost you anything. I'm adding some of this music to the rotation. You'll be able to hear Sean Cassidy's music. Our artists that we got ill from Ill or Kill last night on our review show. A lot of other independent artists and some of your favorite artists. Some of your throwback favorites. Our rotation, I put it up against anybody in the game. All right? So listen, download our mobile app. It's free. It's available on Google Play, and it's available on the Apple App Store. Just type in K100 Radio and download our app. I'm not asking you to listen every day. Listen to it every now and again. When we feel like hearing something different, open up the app, Bluetooth it up, ride out with us. Let's find out what we playing, because we playing people like Sean Cassidy and people you never heard of in the mix with some of your biggest stars, all right? And that's the way it works. So please make sure you download our app and give us that 5-star review. Thank you very much. All right. So we're going to the next record, fam. All right, talk to me about this Motion record. Talk to me about that.
So Motion is really special to me, man. I met the homie Busy May. He's the guy that produced it. I met him a few years back. My guy Piff, and we were really like family first, man. And, we was doing references or whatever. So the Motion is actually a reference song. I listened to it like 6 months later, and I was like, damn. It's like, yo, we gotta drop this. And he did his thing on it, and it's just one of those feel good songs. You know what I mean? You can play them back to back. And you know what I'm saying? When you clean the house, whatever, and it just gets you moving. It's trying to create vibe music.
And I want you to explain something real quick, because we talking in industry lingo. When you say reference, because some people don't even know what we say references. People are like, I mean, because a lot of people may hear this and they don't even they're not in the industry. They're like, what is this referencing? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Just real quick, people, when you reference something, you kind of sing it for somebody else, kind of demoing it, kind of putting the song together, but maybe you're gonna sell it to them. You're gonna present it to somebody, kind of sort of that situation. But oftentimes when shit come out dope. The artist be like, I know I was gonna give you that shit, but nah, fam. I changed my mind.
Look, man, so a reference, we just cutting references, we just kind of building our catalog, building our publishing. So we just have we have hundreds of records just kind of sitting around, and we created, And again, like I was going through, and I was like, man, I want to create, I want to put out music for people that I actually like my people. You know what I mean? I want to do this together.
Right.
And I went through there, man, and you know, it all made sense, bro. I sent it back to him, and he was like, "Damn, it hard. We gotta go ahead and drop it." So I went to Houston and shot the video. Big shout out to DB, big shout out to Flames, Jesse Flames. He shot the video down there.
All right.
You know, and we shot that in H-Town.
Another crisp video. Now, normally, I ain't gonna lie to you, fam. I might get one good video out these artists. Two of them. Two good videos. Two crisply shot visuals from an indie. Gotta say, that's pretty goddamn impressive, bro.
Yeah.
Pretty damn impressive. Let's get to it.
Man. Appreciate it.
Again, another debut. First time we've ever talked to Sean. Second time we've played his music. After Energy, we finna get ready to put this thing in motion. First time it's ever heard over here on K100 Radio. I hope you guys like it. Let's run it, man. And if you're on YouTube and or Facebook, please like the page, subscribe to the channel if you like this video, and then find him on those platforms. All right, find Sean Cassidy on those platforms. All right, and make sure you subscribe, like, and share and do all that stuff. If you like something that you hear, fam, come on. It don't cost you nothing to like and share a page. You feel me? That shit is free. K100 Radio. This is Sean Cassidy. Name is joining. It's called Motion.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
K100, you bastards.
Fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it up. No, you gon' do this shit like you supposed to. Don't be about emotions, baby Papa, you can't be the motion. Yeah. Airplane mode, how we remote. See, that's how I control her. Maybe we can be the motion. Maybe we can do the motion. Yeah, I've been fortunate to tell you that nasty shit we did with mainstream. Thankfully, you hit for it, you came for me. Every time we get between, I know you gon' do this shit like you supposed to. I know. Don't be about emotions, baby Papa, you can be the motion. Yeah. Airplane mode, how we remote. See, that's how I control her. Maybe we can do the motions. Maybe we can do the motions. We can do the motions. Trust me, you gon' get it out just like you like it. Work on you just like you my assignment. If you tired, I put you in alignment. Yeah, girl, let's go grab a drink. Order more and tell me what you thinking. Throw away your old thoughts, repaint them with our faces. Spacing. Thinking about them things, girl. Thinking about them things we can do when we get home. How we remote. See, that's how I control it. Yeah. Maybe we can do the motion. We can do the motion. We can do the motion. We can do the most. Baby, we can do the most. Trust me, you gon' get it out just like you like it. Work on you just like you my assignment. If you tired, I put you in alignment. Yeah, girl, let's go grab a drink.
K100, you bastards.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, hip hop and R&B.
All right, man. That was Sean Cassidy. I think I lost him over here on the Instagram. Listen, listen, that was a really dope visual. In case we can't get him back, we're already over the limit. But this interview that we did with him, make sure you go check him out again. His email is I am Sean Cassidy. It's really easy to spell. I-A-M Sean, spell like Sean S-E-A-N Cassidy, like Big Sean and Cassidy. All right. So, you know what I mean? Like, yo, yeah, do that. You feel what I'm saying? And check him out, man, and rock with him, man. You know what I'm saying? It's those two videos are also both, like I said, if we got them, you know they on YouTube. All right, check them out. Sean Cassidy. It's real easy to find. Sean Cassidy, name of the song is called Energy and Motion. Everything is really easy to find, so make sure you connect with them, all right? in the description, if you're on YouTube or whatever, I think we were able to put some of the metadata, like his actual YouTube link over there. So just make sure you rock with the artist, fam. It's really dope, and it's really good music. So again, shout out to our people over there. Hold on. She couldn't. Yeah, it's telling me he couldn't join on the Instagram. But we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up either because we already kind of overtime anyway. But man, salute again. His all his information is I am Sean Cassidy. I see the management over there. Shout out to the manager over there. Everything is I am Sean Cassidy. If you want to find him, if you're watching us over here on Instagram, go to our page real quick. If you're one of our friends and you never seen him before, but you like that shit, we literally got the promo flyer on our page. Just like, don't make it difficult, fam. Go over there, click on it, connect with him. Yo, love your music. I'm pretty sure he's gonna make sure you get whatever you need. All right. So again, Sean Cassidy, it was a really dope interview, man. Shout out to him. All right, for real. Really good music. Matter of fact, the website is IamSeanCassidy.com. Shout out to the manager being on their job over there in the Instagram feed. I am Sean Cassidy. Again, and the name is spelled SEAN Cassidy. I am Sean Cassidy, all right? That's the website. So you can go probably find everything. I'm pretty sure they got their shit together on the website. Shout out to the artists who still have websites. I don't know why y'all be acting like the website don't matter. All right? As soon as they shut Instagram down or something have a disruption and you can't talk to everybody, you can't, you know what I'm saying, use social media, what you gonna do? Where's your music at? It's very important that you guys develop websites, develop email listing, develop direct relationships. You know what I'm saying? Cut out as many third parties as possible. That direct line, that direct connection to your fans and to your fans and to your supporters, fam. Like, that's really important. So shout out to the artists who have, you know what I mean, really good websites put together so they can, you know, speak directly to their supporters and their fan base. That's very important, by the way. All right, so listen, we out of here, man. Again, Sound Capsule. Man, everybody over there at iLounge, everybody over there at that's doing the Sound Capsule series, man, all the DJs and everybody, all the staff, I appreciate you guys for always representing and showing love to K100 Radio over there. And, you know what I'm saying, you know, they help us find some really dope talent. Every time we do a Sound Capsule sponsored interview, I promise you, I haven't done a whack one yet. We've been rocking with them for over a year. Every time somebody wins that competition, and they get the interview, that's part of it. If you win that Sound Capsule series for the month, you get an interview on K100 Radio. We've been doing it over a year. I've yet to get somebody that's whack. We've had some artists that didn't have visuals, but the music, they're always talented, they're always dope. You know what I'm saying? Some may not have a video ready, they may not be ready yet for that part. You know what I'm saying? But for the if it comes to performing and having good music, you just don't get to win that championship series over there if you're whack. And so every time they bring us somebody over here at K100 Radio, they always dope when we find some good new music. We're going to add, I think, personally, as the program and music director, I'm going to rock with energy. So to Sean in the management, we're going to add that energy to our rotation over here on K100 Radio and give them some spins. All right? So, yeah, that's what's going to happen. And I'm doing that as soon as I get off the air. All right? So we're going to drop it in the bin, and we're going to get it some rotation and get those spins up. All right. Anyway, thanks everybody for tuning in to K100 Radio. I'll see you guys. Don't know if I'm doing Illa Kill next week, but I will see you guys out and about on the grind. We are going to South by Southwest, by the way. So letting you guys know now, our ongoing relationship with Making It Magazine and Media Matters and that whole shebang we do every year out there with those guys, except for when shit got shut down. We're back. All right, we're going to be one of the official media out there. If you're going to be at South by Southwest and you're looking for somewhere as an independent artist to pull up that's going to show you some love, that you're going to get some interviews, you could probably hit the stage. I don't know. Their list is filling up, so I can't speak for their stage. But you hit me up. If you dope, I got some sway. All right, but if you're going to try South by Southwest this year, we're going to be back out there rocking with Making It Mag. And actually, a couple other people that we're going to be rocking with out there. So you'll see us in full presence out there in Austin. And you'll see us working, and you'll see us interviewing, and you'll see us showing love to the grind. All right? So if you plan on stepping out there next month, holla at us. Sean Cassidy, K100 Radio. We out.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.
You know the drill.
K100, you bastards.
Yeah. Young Dro. Yeah. R.I.P. Pop Smoke. Yeah.
K Classic. K Classic.
Free Bobby Smurf. Yeah.
You are tuned to K100 Radio, Hip Hop and R&B.